Good morning, everybody. This is the last weekend of 2024. Can you actually believe how quickly the year has flown? Friday, we've got 8 races on the card. We're out in Quebec at Fairview Racecourse, and we're on the Poly. Nino Podesta is going to join me quickly. And on Friday morning, this morning, doing the show, 7 Alado's Habit, 16 to 10 favorite, 1 Million Reasons, 22 to 10, 3 Time in Paris, 5 to 2. And the 2 Sweet Nothings is currently priced up at 9 to 2. It's the start of the bipod, Nino. Good morning. And how many horses do we need in the first leg?
Good morning, Clyde. And first of all, I hope everybody's come back safely from the Christmas holiday. And yeah, in the first race, I think we only need 2 horses, and that is number 1, Million Reasons, and number 7, Elado's Habit. Now, I'm slightly in the camp of number 7. He ran 3rd last time to a very good horse who's got a big reputation, Walk on the Wild Side. And second in that race was a horse called Royalty that came out to win. So that form has been franked. That's my clear first choice. Million Reasons is the obvious danger, and then look for improvement from the horse that brings the Cape form, number 2, Sweet Nothings.
Okay, well, Walk on the Wild Side. We'll see you later on. Runs just now. Here's Nino's bipod. First leg 1 and 7 by Banker 5, by Banker 2, by Banker 5, by 1, 2, 5, 6, by 2 and 4. It's a 16 Rand perm. On to the second race we go now, and this event's got number 5, Ohandy, at the 2 to 1 favourite. 1 Like a Butterfly, 28 to 10. 2 Angel of My Heart is 28 to 10. And you can get 6 to 1 about 6 Maxi Girl and the 3 Beijing Boulevard. They're both at 6 to 1. It's over the mile. And Stable seems quite bullish, Nino, on about Ohandy. When we spoke to them, they were quite confident about Ohandy. What do you think?
Yes, that's my clear first choice, Clyde. This is not a strong field of maidens. And you've got a couple of 4-year-olds that's had 19 runs and 10 runs and still struggling to get out of the maiden. So I'm leaning towards the 3-year-old Rafi filly from the Torah Lang stable. A very good run last time behind her Royalty. She's by Galileo Mare. So she's going to appreciate the extra 200 meters from a 1 draw with the Trace Marjan up. I think she's a horse to beat. I really believe that she's going to take a power of beating today. So I'm also very strong with Ohandy.
Okay, we're into the Ohandy corner. Place accumulators there, the numbers on the screen. It's your place accumulator opportunity on this Friday afternoon. Welcome back to everybody. The third race on the card. It's pick 6 time now, and favourite from the Alan Greev stable, number 2, Woman of Power, is currently priced up at even money this morning. Was a bit longer in the odds. You could have got, I think, 12 to 10 or thereabouts, but that's gone now. It's even money this morning. 8 Mishavi, 5 to 1, 5 Call to Glory, 11 at 2, and it's 6 to 1 and better about the others. When we spoke to the stable, Alan was quite bullish on Woman of Power. Well, how do you rate them, Nino?
Yeah, Clyde, I think she's definitely the horse to beat. Now, have a look at the last 2 runs. Penultimate run, when she dead heated with Montelina, and then she was demoted in the boardroom to 2nd. She should never have got beat. Now, from a good draw with a much stronger jockey up, I think she's going to reverse the lines with Cabon Capi, even though she's still 2.5 kilos worth off with the horse that beat her last time, Cabon Capi. But she's got a much stronger jockey on now. She's come from a good draw, and she goes at 1,200, which I think is a perfect distance. I think she's going to take a power of beating Clyde, and you got to be confident here, and I'm going to say that she's going to be the horse to beat here.
Yeah, and the draw is so important. That's the one thing you got to know, is that draw out at Fairview. It's imperative when they go around the turn on the Poly as to where you place. And this favourite does seem to have a very good draw. So Nino's worked out a pick 6 for us. And it's only going to cost 80 Rand if you go 1 and 2 by banker 5, by 1, 2, 5, 6, by 2 and 4, by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then banker 8 at the back. Time now to have a look at race number 4 on the card and see where that leaves us. And it's got this horse 5, Walk on the Wild Side, who's priced up as the favourite, and it's 11 at 10 this morning. 3, Charlie Malone, 7 to 2. Number 7, Seattle Ripper, 6 to 1, and 12 to 1 and better about the balance. It's a 1,200-metre race. Walk on the Wild Side, Nino, looks very hard to beat. The concern, of course, is the draw.
Yes, Clyde, a big concern is the draw, but she overcame the same draw on her debut run. Now, she's going to be more streetwise today, having that run under her belt, and she's going to strip a little bit fitter, obviously. And if she could overcome the draw on the debut, I don't see why she can't overcome it today. The problem here is you either banker this horse or you're going to have to load up. I've elected to banker her. She's got a big reputation. She's highly, highly rated by the stable. And we've got to believe that Richard is going to overcome the draw as he did first time out. And you know what? Maybe the draw is a good thing because she finishes like a rocket. So she's not going to be out of the ground 5-6 lengths coming into the straight, and she'll be motoring home like a rocket.
Okay, so lots of engine there with this horse and the favourite. And we got our jackpots where we are going to banker number 5 here. Despite the worrying draw, we're taking our chances. Right, welcome back. Now let's get on race number 5 and see what the situation is in this particular event of the market, where they are in this particular race going to be racing over a distance of 1,000 metres. Remember, it's on the poly, so it's around the turn. 2 Executor, 22 to 10 favourite. 5 Ella's Delight, 5 to 1. Number 6 Natarix, 5 to 1. 3 Tuscan Gold, 7 to 1. 8 to 1 about the 7 Purple Operator. 8 to 1 the 9 Swiss Waltz. And then double figures about the balance. Let's talk about Executor here, Nina. Give us your thoughts on what you think. The stables seem that the horse is well and got to have a serious winning claim.
Yeah, he's got to have a very serious winning claim here. And, Clyde, if you take USA's Hope as a line horse, you will see that Executor, Ellis Delight, Notorix have all got the same form line. And out of that form line, I think Executor and Notorix come out best. So those have to go in. Ellis Delight is a danger as well. And I think those 3 will fight it out. I think the bookies have got the betting spot on here. But in saying that, what a winner is definitely the class horse in the field, but it's carrying 65 kilograms. So I don't know how he's going to go, but that is the class horse in the race. He's run behind horses like Cruise Control and Captain O.P. Slim, Yanni Prince of Fire. That's a class horse, carrying a lot of weight. But I've stuck it in the pick 6. But I do believe that 2, 5, and 6 will fight this out.
Okay, and there it is in the second jackpot. So there's another jackpot and there's another banker later on. Nino, in this race now, Mo the Man, when we spoke to the stable, very bullish Mo the Man. The way it came across to me was, I understand what is the worry here. Is it a worry that you've got to carry 61.5 kilos? I don't know. You tell me. But the stable very keen on Mo the Man. What do you make of it?
I make it a danger to my horse, Clyde. I'm very keen on a horse called Tiki Laddie here. And I believe that Craig Zaki has come down for this ride, for the Kaya stable. Just have a look at the form. You know what, Clyde? If this horse takes to the poly today, I believe it's no race. 3 lengths behind Pomodoros Jet. Strong enough to beat this field. And he's getting 1.5 kilos from Mo the Man, who got beat by Aro Manachi last time out. I'll make it a 2-horse race, but I'm clearly in the camp of number 4, Cheeky Lady, to beat Mo the Man. But I think both have to go in the exotics.
Okay, interesting. Craig Zacky's had a tremendous couple of days too. So Cheeky Laddie for Nino is the horse to beat. There is obviously respect for Mo the Man. On to our next race now, race number 7. We're going 1,900 meters. And number 1, Bingwa, is a 28-10 favorite this morning. 4 East Coast is 33-10. I want to ask Nina if that's where we draw the line. Is it those two? I mean, they're both ex-Johannesburg horses. At their best, I would imagine they would fight it out. Unless you've got something else for us here, Nino.
Yeah, I think, Clyde, I think they definitely got chances. Bingwa gained 1,900. I don't know if she's ever won beyond 1,600. Probably you can tell me in Joburg. I know she's won most of her races over 1,600. I was impressed with the East Coast last time behind Fire Alley. I think she'll go the 1,900. She'll be suited to that. So that's got a massive chance. But you know what? I could have found value here in number 5, Blackberry Malt. I wouldn't be leaving that out of anything. Draw a line completely on the last run. She was drawn 12 out of 14, and the race wasn't run to suit. And I know the connections were very, very disappointed. And this horse is fancied today at 7.5 to 1 or something like that. I think that could be the value in the race. And then even Fire Alley, you can't leave that out. I mean, the horse is on a roll. The winner will come from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I think you'll even catch the quartet. You box those horses.
Okay, it's interesting because you're going beyond those two. Okay, so we'll add those in. Yeah, Bingo, I think you're right in that is a special miler, but let's see how that does, how he does over the 19, and we'll see what sort of ability East Coast has got. But if you've got the Shruti in here, thanks for that. There's the recommended quartet from Nina Podesta. All right, so it's the 8th and final race, and let's have a look at what is the market indicating here for us. I've got to just pull that up for you quickly, and I'll give you an idea as to what's going on this morning, early hours of Friday morning. They've got number 8, All About Love, priced up 13 to 20. And is that where it ends, Nino? Is that what we were stopping at, 13 to 20? I mean, this horse from Justin Snaith, I see, has had a few runs in the Eastern Cape recently, has it not?
It's had 3 runs in the Eastern Cape, but she's meeting a very, very moderate field here. And even though she's drawn 10 with a scratching of Bomber Bay, she comes into a 10 draw, 10 out of 10. But it's 1,900, and that's not going to cause a problem. Clyde, she's got Trippy out of a Silvana mare. She's going to love stepping up to the 1,900. And you know what? I'll be very, very disappointed if she gets beat, and a very strong selection with all the doubles go into it, and a nice a late Christmas present for us. I know it's short in the betting, but I think that's the best bet on the card.
Okay, so lots of confidence about this last one. For those of you who don't really follow Eastern Cape and we're just wondering as to what the form's been like of late, well, yeah, All About Love has been participating at Fairview, but this kind of field, according to Nino, is really weak, and going over this distance, All About Love, very hard to beat.